from there, like I said, there was a lot of getting my life together and figuring shit out, you know. But music was always like, even when I didn't have access to do it and shit, like I was trying to figure a way to like, okay, how am I gonna get to it? Because I need to do this shit.
Yeah.
So always had a vision, and always had my brother Aztec in my mind with it, because like we always did music together. But there was a time, like I said, we were on our own path.
Yeah.
We lined it back up, and we started lining up with everybody, bro. Started lining up with a bunch of people out here. It's not a big ass, it's not a big ass movement, you know, but at the same time, we have something that we're building out here. Because there's nothing out here.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And I just that's one thing I seen too, like, when I started, like, we've been talking about when I guess, jumped from the bike industry to the music industry in the 209. Fucking, y'all got, like, I don't know how long y'all, like, had that squad, like, type feel between y'all, like, family. That y'all be pushing for the same, like, how we're talking, everyone had the same vision and shit. But me, I was the only one kind of with the bikes that just brought everybody with it. Yes, so now the music, I just seen that and I was like, oh, these are my folks right here. Like, I'm home. I found y'all.
And you know what's crazy? It wasn't too far behind, because it was only recently, like what you've seen of the progression, it's only been like 3 years. But there's been years before that there was nothing, and everybody was on their own. Everybody was doing their own thing. Me and Aztec had our own thing. Me and my boys before that had our own thing. There was just a lot of people doing their own thing, and it wasn't, because there wasn't even like opportunity for shows out here. The only shows was like we were doing house parties and we were just doing certain shit. Like if anybody like really got on, it was like, oh, you did a show at the college, or like some place like that. You feel me? But like, and at the time, like I said, we weren't understanding to like throw shows and do certain shit, because it's like we didn't think that shit was accessible. You feel me?
Yeah.
Fucking get like, you know, like it was. We never really seen people do it like that, and that's why like now it's like we have opportunity to do it, and it's like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, do it yourself.
Exactly.
Create it from nothing, and like we did do shows and get in certain places just based off of like being places, because I network with people. You gotta network. You have to, like, even just getting lucky and having friends that, since you've been doing it for a while, they like would always be like, hey bro, like I see you doing your thing again. I'm about to do a show over here. Like, see if you can get in. And I hit them up and they're like, yeah, like we're already full, but like still pull up and shit. So like I'll pull up and I'll still network, and the next show I'm there and I'm on that shit. So you just have to be adamant. You can't just be like, oh, like I didn't get it. Like, fuck that shit. Next time, bro, just get there, show up, let them know who you are. You'll just be able to show show face. And then the next time, like, and it wasn't even off of that. Like, it wasn't just based off like, oh, they know me, now I'm on the show. It was like, send your music in. Send my music in. They fucked with it. They were like, bro, I only had to listen to one song. I'm like,
hey, they were lying.
They said it in front of everybody. I was like, fuck, I don't think like that either, you know. But I'm like, in a way, I got kind of mad. I was like, motherfucker, you didn't.
That's all you listened to?
Yeah, I sent you 2 more songs. And like, I just want, you know, start listening.
Go listen to 45 seconds of one shit.
You know, so it's like, I got 2 dope ass undertaker songs you don't even know about, but you seen them at the shows, whatever.
Oh shit, that's
but, hey, like that's the type of shit, you know, like.
I know that shit too well. Just like the other with clothing, like I'll send like Marcus or the homies like designs when I'm pre-drop. Like the test run, the soft opening, send it to the homies. I'll send them like a grip, and they look at like 2 and like, yeah, this is fire. I'm just like, man, it only took y'all like 8 seconds to respond. There's no way you looked at all of these.
Everything
exactly.
That's going on right here. I know you're not fucking paying attention.
I was like, I feel it, I get it, I appreciate it, but tell me what's fucked up.
Like you said, like it wasn't even long ago. Like recently, like it's been like 3 years that like we've been trying like making this movement and collecting all these artists together and making music together, doing videos, doing podcasts and shit. Like it wasn't even that long ago since we met you. That's what I'm saying. You're like, oh, I feel like we found each other. We all at the same time. It's not by mistake, bro. It's like the Central Valley. Even before that, it was like a few years, like 5 years before this, maybe even 6, where like I seen the fucking a lot of people just coming out with like a bunch of different Instagram pages and trying to do like what are they called, like media platforms, you feel me, where they're like showing the 209 page, oh look, is this trash or this, and everybody was trying to come up rapping and doing something else, you know, because there was people rapping before that, because I was in the cut of like a lot of shows where like things were going on, and then I got my fucking chance to do those things, and you just be like I said, backyard shows, or people remember you from, oh, I remember this one from over here. Oh, I remember you. And people would be like, my first show was at a barber competition, and I wasn't even on the lineup. I just pulled up because my boy Manny's a barber, bro. He's still doing his thing, bro. Shout out Manny Fresh Fade, bro. But he be fucking doing his thing, man, and he was always like doing competitions, and he would just invite us like, hey, bro, you guys want to pull up? Doing a fucking barber show right here in Outwater. I bet. Different places, Merced, Fresno. Then he'd go all over. And fucking, we pulled up to one, and they were just doing music right there. I seen the stage, and I was like, they're rapping? Oh, hell nah, bro. I was ready to go, bro. I was like, what, 20? Fucking.
Yeah,
no, I was like, let's get this shit. But that's what I'm saying. Right. I always had music with me, you feel me? And I wasn't afraid to do it, but I didn't know how to, like, package it and understand how to like get certain shit. There's a lot you gotta learn, you feel me? So I was like during that time I was still rapping and writing, but I was watching a lot of fucking Sway interviews and watching Breakfast Club interviews and watching old school fucking 1995 videos of Wu-Tang.
That's what I love about you.
Nas and everybody, you feel me? Watching the show and fucking everything, bro. Fucking yo MTV raps and shit, Rap by Freddy and shit, old school fucking like. And I grew up on a lot of like throwback shit. I got lucky to see things on the TV when I was younger, but like it was on like TV and shit changes on television. Now it's new shit. Like you remember your old like all that, even all that had hella fucking performances. Nas was on all that performance, bro. Fucking they had hella old school shit. But that's what I'm saying. Just as a kid, just seeing. I was a kid, bro. Just getting all this shit. You feel me? But it changes after time. So to be able to go on the internet. That's why I love the internet, where you're able to go back in time on some shit and just really
see what you want to see.
See what you want to see
at your pace.
The shit that you like grew up on too.
Yeah.
So I'm able to like, I remember that. Damn, I remember that. Even though I was little and shit, it's like I remember saying shit, you know. But
that's true.
I implement that, you know. I bring that shit to my music.
You do.